Tonight we have the following story package to share with you. Cape Town TV journalist Ilva McKay visited an art exhibition in Woodstock which pays tribute to black lesbians. Good evening and welcome back to the Cape Town TV News Corner. It's raw, intense and possibly disturbing to some. Whatever it may be, there is nothing forged or fake about artist Zanele Muholi's work. Her exhibition Isilumo Sialuma, loosely translated as Period Pains, uses menstruation as a medium to begin to tell the story of black lesbians in South Africa. Cape Town TV News headed off to the exhibition. Please note, some of these visuals may upset sensitive viewers.
We're here at the Blank Gallery in Woodstock at Zanele Muholi's exhibition Isilumo Sialuma, where she speaks out against hate crimes against black lesbians in South Africa. We had a chat with Zanele.
It's very important to talk about periods and also the challenges that maybe women face and use blood as a symbol of anything that is there to be. But the story behind this work is my own artistic response to curative rapes that many black lesbians are encountering in their townships. We have seen or attended quite a number of funerals where lesbians became victims of hate crimes in South Africa. So I think for people to start thinking and processing what is going on in South Africa, one has to think about where we come from. The space or passages, that bleeding passage, it happened that period, or the blood comes from our vaginas, those who bleed. And we were born from that passage, and it's that passage that has been used by perpetrators to rape us. And I projected my own private part because I think that when one is raped, you just become the property of the state. Everybody knows about it, especially if it has been written about in anything.
Zanele shared with us some of the challenges she faces.
One of the challenges that I have faced or that I'm still facing is to have my work censored and be reduced into some sort of provocation or something that offends people. But when I produce work, I do not intend to do that. I try to be specific and I try to bring private things into public spaces in order for people to think, because you can't just look at beautiful art. You need to ask yourself, what about it? What drives the person to even come to that point? I just happen to use different things to make sure that I speak about things, and then other people, they think that, oh, here she goes again, or da-da-da-da-da, but that's not my intention. I just try to make sure that people think each time we do things, we use our six senses, we bring our whole selves into those particular spaces. Censorship becomes a big issue, and also to have my identity brought in the fore before one looks at the work. Say, okay, this work is done by a lesbian photographer, or this work is done by a lesbian. It's okay. It's not a problem. For politics, yes, it is. But for other things, you think of risk that one is taking once you project that identity.
Isilumo Sialuma runs at the Blank Projects Gallery in Woodstock until the 26th of November. And that's all the news we have for you today. Come over again same time next week and let's share more stories from the corner. From Cape Town TV News, I'm Jurina Nkwazi. Good night.